Are you one of those who just can't stand religion? Hey, I'm Travis and welcome to ThinkKnowLive.Media. It's where we come together to comment on, respond to, and break down some of our favorite books and biblical topics, as well as talk about some things going on in social media and in pop culture today. So, if you are into that sort of thing, make sure that you just do us a favor, do us a big favor. Smash the subscribe button and the bell to alert you every time we post up new content. And remember, you can also now connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Religion. This single term has received some of the harshest criticism in our culture today. And ironically enough, it's become just as much a discarded term for those on the inside as those on the outside. However, letting the pendulum swing too far in the opposite direction is also ill-advised. Let me tell you why. This is where we're at as a culture, that anyone can just walk up inside this supermarket of ideas, pick and choose their beliefs off any aisle or shelf, and there's no judgment, right? Branding is king, while substance has become irrelevant. You know, the felt but often unstated sentiment of this age is, believe whatever you want so long as you don't really believe it. Meaning this, that believe whatever you want, but if you're going to be outspoken about it, know that you're walking through a minefield and you never know who the next casualty will be. This is most certainly the case when one would speak out against the widest spreading religions of our time, if you're speaking out against secularism and relativism. In this upside down world, the name or the term religious bigot is thrown instantly at anyone who disagrees with the prevailing progressive ideas of the day. You know, again, the irony with this is that these progressive ideas have been tracked throughout history. There's nothing new or progressive about them. And through these same ideas, we can link and usually mark the downward spiral of any empire or nation until the point of utter collapse. What's even more puzzling is the way that Christians today seem so ill-equipped to know how to respond. Too many of today's churches seem to have a bit of an identity crisis that they're still working through. And when you're looking from the outside in, know this, that while today's use of the word religion has a lot of baggage, one would do well to take a moment to understand how Jesus viewed it. In Koukl's book, The Story of Reality, we see or we read that the way Jesus understood religion was not simply as a private or spiritual view or as a subjective source of ethics or even as a personalized relationship with God. Jesus understood religion first from the outside, not from the inside. Yet in today's society, this is exactly opposite the way Christianity has come to be viewed. So the question is, what's happened here? Is Koukl saying that a personal relationship with Jesus isn't the goal? No, that's not the point at all. He's saying it is that, but it's also much more than that. So much more beautiful, so much more fuller than all that. Here's the point we miss though. It's based in reality. So let's look at this from the right side up. And Koukl's going to go ahead and give us a vivid and real-to-life picture when he says this, that Christianity is a picture of reality. Now this here is such a powerful statement that has been sadly long forgotten. Christ followers and non-believers alike have missed it when it comes to Christian beliefs. Yes, of course they're personal, but they're also something far more than just that alone. They're resoundingly universal in scope. And Koukl pushes this point just a little bit further when he says this. He says it's an account or a description or a depiction of the way things actually are. It's not just a view from the inside or a Christian's personal feelings or religious beliefs or spiritual affections or ethical views or relationship with God. It's also a view from the outside. It is a view of the world out there, of how the world really is in itself. You know, I think it's time for the world as well as Christians to remember. You know, we didn't make the claim that Jesus is God. He did. What's more is that he backed it up. Remember always that it came from Jesus' own lips when he says this. He said, I am the way and the truth and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me. Put another way, Jesus is saying, I'm the only path, I'm the only end, and I'm the only one who can give a new beginning after that end. All right, so I'm super curious about your thoughts on what we talked about today. Let's discuss this in the comments section below. And also feel free to let us know about any other topics you'd like us to cover at some point in the future. And hey, make sure that you check out Greg Koukl's book, The Story of Reality. We're going to leave the link in the description below. And again, we really appreciate it when you connect with us on our YouTube channel, as well as Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. Hey, and always remember that you matter. In the way that you look at this world around you, it matters to us. That's why all of our content is always meant to lead, guide, and mentor you to always think clearly, know truly, and live fully. God bless you. Hey, we'll see you next time.